I will not settle for someone that's cheating on me. You guys, do you understand what cheating is? Do you understand that that man thinks you're not worthy of loyalty? Cheating is a form of abuse. Cheating is a form of disrespect towards you.
This is Wizard Liz. She has over 7 million followers here on TikTok. She makes dating and women's empowerment content, and she's currently in a very public cheating scandal because her husband allegedly cheated on her when she was 4 months pregnant. He was very familiar with her content prior to pursuing her. And I feel like he plotted to get her, to destroy her brand from the inside out. Because why would you approach a woman who speaks like this about knowing your worth, being with men who are emotionally intelligent, who honor you, love you, trust you, who are faithful to you? Why would you pursue a woman like that when you know good and well that's not the man that you are? Some men see a beautiful, successful woman who built an entire empire on her own, and they want to humble her. By making his apology and confession public, he forces her to have to decide publicly if she'll stay with him or not. And if she stays, it makes it look like everything she built her platform on was a lie. I feel like this was intentional. This is why I always talk about sleeping with the enemy, because sometimes your biggest hater is the man that you're with. I'm sure she meant every single thing that she posted about, but we all know that there are men out there who will put on an Oscar-worthy performance just to get what they want from you, and I don't think he's any different. You could vet a man better than the CIA, and he could still slip through the cracks.
This is a woman who is beautiful, smart, intelligent, hardworking, a woman who is basically an empowerment, who has $1 million platform, empowering women. She's a role model to so many women, and a guy cheats on her after getting her 4 months pregnant and engaging her. If the Wizard Liz can get cheated on, if Fiancé can get cheated on, all of these beautiful women who get cheated on every day, this is to tell you that the generation we are in is cooked. I'm literally scared.
I couldn't sleep last night because the story just doesn't make sense to me. I spent all night thinking of why a man would cheat on his wife who's 4 months pregnant by going on Snapchat and talking to a random woman. And the only conclusion that I can come to is that he planned this and that his humiliation is not over yet. And I truly believe that the Wizard Liz has a stalker and that this man has stalked her from the beginning. And let's go over what we know about this story. So the Wizard Liz met Landon 3 years ago online, okay? He would send her all these congratulatory messages, congratulations on this, whatever, whatever, and she would thank him. And so they started to develop a little bit of a parasocial relationship. Now, fast forward to Athens a few years later, the Wizard Liz is going to Santorini to see her friend, and she has a layover in Athens. Now, she's in Athens, she has her cap on, she has her mask on, no one can see her, okay? No one can find out that this is the Wizard Liz. However, while she takes off her mask to take a bite to eat, there is Landon. Landon apparently was in Athens at the exact same time, at the exact same terminal, the exact same gate, because he was going to Mykonos. But get this, he was on his way to Mykonos, but his friend canceled on him. So, in a crazy turn of events, he wasn't going to Mykonos after all. He was going to go back home. I don't know, some very crazy elaborate story that doesn't make sense. Because if your friend cancels on you, would they cancel on you 3 hours before your connecting flight? I mean, he's coming from Dallas. This doesn't make sense. So, of course, the Wizard Liz, being the kind person that we know she is and that Landon knows she is, invites him along to her trip on Santorini. Now, he goes, of course, because he never had any plans to begin with. They go to Santorini and the rest is history, okay? Within 3 months of dating, they become engaged. And I looked up Landon's net worth online. I cannot believe that that is the kind of net worth that can afford all the lavish things that he was doing for Wizard Liz in the long run. It was a very calculated move to get her to agree to marry him very early on, okay? 3 months of extravagance, which, by the way, is usually the amount of time that someone can hold a mask for, and then a very quick engagement and a marriage. They got married so quickly after getting engaged, and then all of a sudden she's pregnant. It's like, this is so obviously a tactic to trap her and humiliate her. If you go on Reddit, you'll find a lot of stories about people hating on Wizard Liz. There's this whole movement about how she's a narcissist and that her practices feed into, narcissism and toxicity. And there is really a big movement on Reddit by incels to take her down. And it would not surprise me if Landon was part of this. Like, I'm getting chills talking about this because, like, this hits so close to home for me. Like, it's such a story that I think all of us can learn from, because at the end of the day, you really don't know anyone at all. I think it is important to note that at the time that Landon was sending all these congratulatory messages to Liz, he apparently had a girlfriend of his own. So he was already in a way cheating on his girlfriend by going after the wizard Liz. He was love bombing the wizard Liz, and it turned into manipulation. He knew exactly what the wizard Liz wanted because he had this parasocial relationship with her. And I see a lot of people online saying, oh my gosh, like if the wizard Liz can get cheated on, if Fiancé can get cheated on, there's no hope for us. The truth is that these women are of a much higher target than any random person on the street, because narcissistic, manipulative men go after women that are in positions of power to bring them down and to humiliate them, okay? People like the wizard Liz have to be more hyper cautious than the rest of us because of who she is. She is naturally attracting the worst men in the world, and she has to be so careful to pick out the right ones. It just so happened that Landon had this very long parasocial relationship with her, and he managed to fool her in such a short amount of time. And it is so sickening to me that he was able to do something like this. So now they're married and she's 4 months pregnant. And by the way, keep in mind that the typical abortion legal limit is around 12 weeks. It can be extended, but 12 is typically what is in with a recommended time frame. So he baby traps her. I mean, waiting until 4 months pregnant, that is a calculated move, and I'm sure he wanted to wait longer if he could. I just think he couldn't wait to humiliate her, okay? He had married her, he had baby trapped her, and he went on Snapchat and he messaged a random girl. Like, come on. He is a public figure. Anyone he messages is gonna know who he is. Like, you can't pretend to not be yourself when you're someone like Landon. So it's very quite obvious that what he did probably wasn't with the intent of cheating because he wanted to be with that woman so bad. I think it was just about being with anyone other than Liz to humiliate her and bring her down. And the reason why I don't think this is over is because what he did was soft enough that in most cases, I do feel like a woman would reflect on this and say, okay, maybe I can take him back. And that's why I think this is just the very first part of his manipulation and humiliation plan. I think that if the wizard Liz can truly leave him this time around, there's no humiliation, okay? He was just a loser guy that will forever go down in history as the guy that cheated on wizard Liz. I mean, no one's gonna remember his name in a few years. However, if she does go back with him, then this is part of a longer plot to humiliate her and drive her down, because then the second time, it gets worse. I just have so much respect towards the wizard Liz because, and I truly hope she doesn't blame herself, because you cannot know. There are situations where you tell yourself, oh, in hindsight, yeah, like this guy was weird, he was love bombing me. But in that moment, you cannot know, okay? And he had studied her for years. He knew exactly what kind of man she wanted, and he molded himself into being this person for her. Of course, anyone in their right mind is going to fall for that. I mean, this isn't a question of her intuition is good or her intuition is bad. It's a question of she was being targeted by a stalker. There was someone out there stalking her and planning this. I just want to end with, regardless of what any man tries to do against the wizard Liz, it will never, ever erase or change all the accomplishments she has made in her life. It will never make the advice that she gave us any less real, whether or not she chooses to take it herself. I think a lot of people are like, yeah, the wizard Liz left, like of course she would do that. But in reality, like, it's so much more complicated than that. Like, she's pregnant, she's married, like, she is human, okay? It doesn't matter how much she preaches. Like, we're all human. We all want to be loved. We all want to forgive, okay? I hope she doesn't forgive him. But if she does, it will not change my opinion of her. It will not make me think of her any less, because she's a beautiful person and she deserves love. And I truly hope that she doesn't get back with him, because I do think that he's not sorry and that this is the beginning of a longer humiliation plan if she does get back with him. So I pray that she will leave for good and find someone else. I just couldn't even sleep last night because this happens more than you want to believe to so many women, of these men targeting us and trying to bring us down because of our beauty, because of our success. And I really do think that this kind of cheating should be illegal. I do think we need to hold men accountable for their actions.
From the time wizard Liz started changing her hair from blonde, cutting her hair, creating a mullet, I knew something was wrong. I say this all the time. When your beauty starts becoming drained, and I'm not saying she was, I'm just saying when you kind of lose your spark, when you start doing weird things like going bleach blonde, I knew, oh, she probably has a type. Why did she go from black hair to blonde? And then just changing it from here, this and that. Oh, mullet, cut it, brown, this. I said, okay, something is not right. When a woman starts moving like that, is because the man is draining her or he's not right for her, and it's a cry for help. If you ever find yourself changing how you look very, very drastically when you enter a relationship,
then my dear, that man is sucking your energy. If you find that your beauty is fading, that you're losing your spark, then my dear, that man is also sucking your energy. And the thing is, I didn't want to seem like a hater or anything like that, but I knew, like, my intuition is crazy. Like, I knew from the time she was changing up her hair, cutting her hair, I was like, a man is meant to upgrade you. You're meant to look better. You're not meant to ruin your beautiful hair. So I was just like, okay, cool. This is definitely an issue going on.
Oh boy, a lot of you are asking me to comment on the whole Wizard Lid situation, and I don't want to feel like I'm like profiting or like exploiting someone's tragedy. I think that's absolutely devastating what's happened to her. I can't imagine how she's feeling right now, especially considering the fact that she's 4 months pregnant. And I feel like, you know, what can I really say? I feel like anything that I could say in this situation, like how I genuinely feel, is going to get me into trouble. But what's new? I could never trust a man, and I would never judge or condemn a woman for trusting a man. I personally could never trust a man. I absolutely not. I've loved men and I've cared about men, and I've had, you know, I care deeply about my ex-boyfriends and we're still friends. Like, I've had love for men. I've never trusted a man, ever. Even the men that I've loved in my past, I would not trust them. I've never met a man who was not driven by his lust. If there's one theme that all of the men that I've ever known, whether I dated them or otherwise, there's one theme that they all had, is that they are absolutely controlled by their lust. Which is why I would never marry a man, and why I think if I am going to enter some kind of relationship with a man, I have to be getting some kind of, what's the word for it? Collateral. If you would like to date me, I need collateral. I need to look back on our relationship together and feel like I got something out of it for when and if you betray me and waste my time. And that is what I preach to you guys. So when people are like, oh, MJ, why is she giving relationship advice? She's not in a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship. I sleep like a baby at night because I don't worry about some man running around and cheating on me. I use men for what they're good for. And what they're good for depends on the man. But otherwise, no, not at all. I don't regularly consume Liz's content. It's not particularly my cup of tea, although I think she's great, and I hope that I'm so happy for her success. But from that one video she did with the Q&A of her in Landon, there were so many times in that video where I was like, oh, yep. And that's why I'm not a very fun person to be friends with. Because if you're friends with me, I'm going to point those things out to you with your relationship. And I see it all the time. Any man who says you should trust men as a woman is lying to you. The only man that you even have a chance at trusting is a man who will straight up look at you and say, men cannot be trusted. They just can't. I preach what Shara 7 talks about, okay? You got to be getting something out of these relationships. You should not even consider having someone's baby until they are married to you. And even so, just know that once you have that man's baby, you are trapped with him. Men will fake their personalities. They will mirror you. They will try to humble you. They will pretend to be something that they're not in order to get you. They will trap you with a baby, and they will lie to you. And that is very disheartening and disappointing, and it's a hard pill to swallow, and I appreciate and I understand that, but you should probably get to swallowing it at some point, because it's just the way it is. This is a very cynical message, which is why I don't even want to come here and say this, because, you know, generalization and all or nothing mentalities usually aren't good. But trust me, I've known a lot of people, I've seen a lot of things in my life. You cannot trust these motherfuckers.
The amazing wizard Liz announced that her fiancé Landon created a fake Snapchat, met up with a girl, and cheated on her. But not only did he cheat on Liz, she's 4 months pregnant with his baby, so he cheated on the future of his child as well. Landon just joined Liz on her platform in an hour-long video about the relationship and said that it's a toxic message for women to never trust a man, and this is what I find absolutely incredible about the modern man. He has the audacity to rage against the different ways women protect themselves while being the exact exact reason those defenses exist in the first place. The modern man is mad women have trust issues, but creates fake Snapchats behind her back. He's mad that women are guarded, but never stops giving her reasons to be. The modern man is a faux victim and a crybaby. The modern man complains that women aren't getting married and having children at the same rate anymore, but lacks such self-control that he'll go destroy the future of his own child and the family that child is owed for 15 minutes of pleasure before that child even breathes its first breath. This isn't just about men cheating. This is about the current environment we're in, where men are out playing victim, acting like society is against them, while they run around destroying their own families, destroying the futures of their children, and destroying the hearts of the women that care about them. Liz deserves better, and every woman and child deserve better.
I watched the Q&A with her and her husband, and the red flags are very visible. When she's talking, when they are talking, it is not a genuine conversation. It is not a sincere interaction, because if you know how to read people's body language and you know how to read energy, you will see that he is always watching out for her reactions. This is because he is wearing a mask. All right, when somebody is genuine and they stand in their authenticity, when they have a conversation with you, they're not really concerned what you have to say. They don't really care. They are just being genuine and sincere. And sometimes they may slip up, they may make a mistake, they may say something out of line, I don't know. But they're coming from authenticity, all right? They're being truthful. Now, this guy's wearing a mask. He is trying to paint a picture that he is somebody that he is not. So when she's speaking, so when she asks him a question or something, he is always watching for her response. And if you notice very carefully, he glitches a little bit. All right, we call it glitching, but it's just basically somebody's mask slipping off. He glitches a little bit, right? Because he's watching out for her reaction to make sure that he doesn't say something that is wrong or out of line, because he has this perfect image that he needs to uphold. Now, this is really and truly, overall, my thoughts on this is that she dated somebody that was beneath her. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep it real. This is not somebody that was on her level. He was pretty much a fan. All right, let's call him a fan. He's a fan. This guy was a fan. Wizard Liz is obviously very successful, huge influencer, doing really well, has a massive platform. This kind of women get specifically targeted by men like that, who want to leech off a woman's success and want to siphon a woman's light and energy. Now, Wizard Liz is obviously very magnetic, and she has that very strong divine feminine power and energy, and he knows that. That's why he was there in the first place. He tried to dim her light. Now, he was just a fan. He admired her. He was clearly very aware of how successful she was and how well she was doing, but he was not on her level, let's be real. All right, she was completely out of his league. He was a very nerdy tech guy. I don't know what he does for a living. I'm not even going to comment on his profession, because that's not what this video is about. I look at behavior, I look at energy, and that is somebody who possesses a very feminine energy, not a healthy masculine energy. Many times in that Q&A, he slipped up and told on himself, especially when they were talking about the cheating, texting thing. I think he said something like there's levels of severity when it comes to cheating. I mean, you could not be any more obvious, my friend. You could see the fear in her eyes when he answered, okay? So when he answered that, she was looking at him, you could literally see the fear in her eyes, because her intuition was screaming at her at that point. And I don't know these people, but I have a feeling that she knew that he was cheating before they even filmed that Q&A, okay? So overall, ladies, this is a lesson for you not to date beneath you. When you are looking for a man, you seek a man who is on your level or above. Preferably above. You want a high value man. You want a man who is established. You want a man who's got his own stuff going on, okay? So he has a very strong self-image that he's constructed. So he's not going to be leeching off of you. He's not going to be trying to dim your light. He's not going to try and humble you. He's not going to be behind the scenes secretly trying to get one over you or trying to have the upper hand, because this is clearly what this guy Landon was doing. He knew that she was beautiful and successful and had the whole world at her feet, and he hated it. He truly couldn't deal with the level of success that she had and how magnetic she was and how powerful she was and how everybody loves her. It killed him. So what did he do? He went and spoke to somebody. He cheated. All right? Very, very easy, obvious thing that insecure people do to get the control, to have the upper hand. He wants to feel like the man, so he's going to cheat, when really she's just not for you, my friend. She's not for you. Okay, she's completely out of your league, and you should have stayed in your lane. So ladies, let this be a lesson for you to not date these kind of men. Don't do it. All right? Don't do it. Don't be that kind of woman that gives a chance to these kind of men. He doesn't deserve it. All right? He's not high value. You can tell. The fact that he cheated on her while she was 4 months pregnant, there we go.
The first thing I want you guys to know is everyone can get cheated on. It has nothing to do with looks, with money, with how much influence you have. Anyone can get cheated on, and it has nothing to do with you. When a guy cheats on you, when a guy lies to you, deceives you, baby traps you, most at times all of these things was well calculated. Men know what they are doing, so don't let them deceive you. People in general know what they are doing. Wizard Liz is way out of his league. From the very get-go, she was way out of his league. When you date a guy who is beneath you, who is not up to your standard, who is basically a fan, it always ends up like this. Either this guy ends up cheating on you because he knows you're out of his league, he gets insecure because of how much money and influence you have and how beautiful you are. Wizard Liz is a total package. Any guy who will cheat on her is dumb. When you date a man who is insecure and he knows you're out of his league, this guy will want to humble you. He will want to do something to humble you. There are a lot of these men who study you, who watch you from a distance before they ever come to approach you. Before they want to approach you, asking you out to be their girlfriend or to be in a relationship with them, most of these men, they do a background check on you. They stalk you on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, on any platform in which they can stalk you, in Snapchat especially. They will stalk you for a while, and after some time, they DM you. Before you know it, you guys link up, and this guy will actually play the role of the perfect man that you want because he has been studying you. So he's been asking out information about you, about your past, about your present, and probably keeping tabs on you. And he's going to use that information he knows about you to his advantage, to get whatever he wants from you, to manipulate you. And I feel this is the very same thing he did to her. He studied her, he followed her up, and he even used to say that he used to watch her. He was a fan from the get-go. I firmly believe he knows what he was doing, because tell me why you're going to watch this girl. You chased her, did everything to make her fall in love with you, played the role of the perfect boyfriend, engaged her, only for her to get pregnant, knowing that she's getting married to you, and you cheat on her when she's 4 months pregnant. This is calculated, because when you look at the time frame he did it, why only now? Why only when she's 4 months pregnant? Most of these men, before they come into your life, they have been studying you, they have been asking out information about you. They want to know everything that they can use to their advantage to manipulate you. Especially if you're a woman who is strong, you're independent, a lot of people look up to you, and you have so much influence, you're a role model to so many people. These men will want to humble you. They want to make you feel like you're not all that. So they are coming with a purpose. They are coming with an intention. Some are coming with very evil intentions. There are girls who are getting killed, girls who are getting raped, girls who are getting stalked, girls who are being harassed by men. Some of these girls don't even want these men, but this is the extent to which they will go to manipulate you. They will even come, fake their personalities, claim to be this perfect gentleman, when all they want to do is to baby trap you, all they want to do is to get you pregnant, is to cheat on you, to sleep with you and abandon you, to hit it and quit it. Most of these men don't have good intentions, so you need to be very careful. And Shara Steven said it: date the guy who loves you the most and who treats you the best. That is the only way. Because if you're dating this man thinking, oh, he's below me, let me lower my standards to be with him, even though he clicks all the other boxes, well, guess what? If this guy is below you financially, he does not have as much influence as you do, he's going to get jealous and resent you for it and try to humble you, try to humiliate you, embarrass you in public. Look at him coming online to talk about it. And do you know one of the things that makes me upset the most is how women have normalized cheating. They have normalized accepting cheating to the extent where men feel that they can cheat and get away with it because these girls always take them back. So you who wants to stand on business, you're looking like you're doing too much. They want to make you feel like if you don't accept a guy cheating on you, you're going to end up single, you're going to end up alone. Don't let these women manipulate you, because the truth is, the reason why a lot of men will continue to cheat is because so many women are willing to accept cheating. And I'm happy because she stood on business. She's not willing to accept it, and she told the whole world that she's going to sell the engagement ring and donate the money to single mothers. A woman who preaches what she does and she stands on business about it. Cheating is a guy basically telling you you don't deserve loyalty. This is disrespect. It is a form of abuse. When a man cheats on you, he's basically telling you he was not satisfied with you, so he went out there to see if he could do better. This person is abusing you, telling you you're not worthy of loyalty. A guy who cheats on you doesn't love you. A guy who cheats on you is putting you in a vulnerable situation. A guy who cheats on you is embarrassing you. He is giving an opportunity for your enemies to laugh at you. Everybody who knew about this relationship, who doesn't like you, and who knows this guy hurt you, he cheated on you, he broke your heart. These people who don't like you, your haters, they are going to mock you, they are going to laugh at you because of this one guy that you decided to trust, because of this one guy you were in love with. When a man cheats on you, these are some of the things that we deal with when you get cheated on. Enemies will laugh at you, fake friends will laugh at you, your haters will laugh at you, the whole world will laugh at you. They will mock you for it. People who don't like you will be happy that this guy decided to break your heart. So when a guy cheats on you, he doesn't love you. He knows that these are the things you're going to go through, but he decided to put you through it because he didn't care. If this guy cared about you, he's going to have your back. He won't be the first to betray you. When he cheats on you, he is basically telling you that he is worse than the fake friends, than the enemies, than every other person who doesn't like you. He's basically telling you he is worse than them. There are a lot of men who hate you because of this man. There are a lot of men who have chased you, who wanted to date you because of this guy, and you turned them down and picked him, and he decided to embarrass you. He decided to cheat on you, even after you rejected other people for him. There are so many women who also wanted this guy, who are not happy that you're with him, and they are going to be very happy that he cheated on you. And even with the write-up she did on her page where she said, I know my haters will be very happy, because that is what he did. When a guy does this to you, he is giving an opportunity for the people who hate you to laugh at you, and he is also telling you that he is with the team of the people. He is with those people who don't like you. If he is able to betray you like that, people try to minimize cheating. They are basically telling you that you are not enough, you are not what I want. Cheating is not a mistake, it is a choice. And when people do it, they do it on their right senses. Most of the times, the guy is cheating on you when you guys are still dating. And this same person will come back and apologize only when you catch them. Sometimes they won't even apologize because maybe they are with the other person they are cheating on you with. So they don't see the need apologizing again. They are cheating on you, they are already moved on while in the relationship with you. So you guys need to, if you want to decipher cheating, it is the most disrespectful thing a partner can do to another partner in a relationship. And I'm angry because a lot of women have normalized accepting it, and men will keep doing it because you guys accept it. A lot of pick-me women. These men who you rejected because of your boyfriend or because of your fiancé, they are going to laugh at you because they are like, oh, you rejected me for another guy who was going to cheat on you. Because even look at the situation between Offset and Cardi, the fact that she's divorcing him and is in a relationship with Stefan Diggs. When the rumors came out that he was cheating or he got a girl pregnant or something, Offset came online to drag Cardi because in his mind he's like, oh, you're divorcing me because I cheated on you to be with another guy who is a bigger hoe. The worst is if you even take him back after cheating, they will bury you to the ground. So you can imagine the number of men Wizard is rejected just for this dude, and he ended up embarrassing her in the eyes of the world. This guy wanted to break her self-confidence, wanted to break her spirit, wanted to make her doubt herself, because her platform is basically empowering women to not accept things like cheating. And this guy is willing to do it to her, baby trapping her when she's 4 months pregnant for him, then going on to cheat. And And you guys will come online to say it's not calculated. It is calculated. He's given an opportunity for all the people who hate her to laugh at her, for all the people who don't like her to mock her. But guess what? She's still more than you, and she's still more than those people. Sometimes it's not even the breakup that hurts. It is the disrespect that comes behind it. It is the betrayal, the lies that comes behind it. I'd rather a guy breaks up with me than to cheat on me. It's better you tell me you're not feeling this thing anymore, you're not in love with me, you're falling out of love with me, than to cheat. Because at least he's even being honest. What even hurts is when the guy cheats and then manipulates you, or when he cheats and manipulates you to break up with him because he's a coward and he cannot do it. It's better for him to be honest and tell you straight up than to cheat, come in front of you, smile in your face like he was doing in the video she posted 3 days ago. She recently uploaded a video 3 days ago on her YouTube channel having a question and answer with this guy, and her intuition, you can see it clearly that she felt something. She felt like something was off about him, even with the way she would look at him, the side eye she would give him while doing the video. For every woman, your intuition is your greatest gift. Don't ignore it. When a guy is cheating on you, you feel it. When a guy doesn't like you, you feel it. When something is off about the relationship, you are going to feel it. Even when a man starts pulling away, we feel all of these things. And sometimes men don't even know we feel these things. We know when you guys cheat. We know when you guys are in the street sleeping with another girl. We will feel it even if you don't see it. There are times we will even dream about it. So many times I've had dreams of a guy cheating on me and it will come to pass. Just as I dream about it, you will feel it even with his behavior towards you. A lot of things will change about him. You will just feel like something is off. And when a guy starts cheating on you, your body is going to start rejecting him. You're going to notice yourself having acne, your hair is falling off, you don't look bright, you're not glowing up. A lot of things about you is not, you look different. And when you look at Wizard Liz of last year and Wizard Liz of this year, there's a difference. She used to have beautiful dark hair and she looks more pale. Even though she's very beautiful, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to drag Wizard Liz in any way. I love her. She's a role model to me. I'm just trying to say anyone who is being honest and being keen can testify that the video she did 3 days ago with her fiancé and her other videos, she looks different. She lost her spark and it has nothing to do with her. This is what happens when you entertain and when you surround yourself with people who have negative energy, people who don't mean you well, people who are coming to drain you, men who come to harvest your energy, men who don't mean well for you. When you surround yourself with these type of men, it is going to show even with your looks, and it has nothing to do with you. It doesn't change anything. The only thing is when you discover who he is, know your worth, and peace out. I love the way she handled it with class and grace. She didn't drag him on Instagram. She just explained the story and she said peace out. I want each and every one of you to show her more love in the comment section. Send love, send light her way, send hugs and kisses her way, because that's what she needs now. She needs encouragement. I don't want people to come online and judge her and drag her. Women are getting cheated on every day. She's not the first, she's not going to be last. So many of us have been cheated on. Even you who is watching this video, you've probably been cheated on before. So don't judge her. Show her more love and support. So besties, we've come to the end of this amazing video. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'm dying to see them. Drop your experiences as well. If you've ever dated a guy like who's cheated on you, drop your experience in the comment section. I'm dying to see it, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.